Coming up tonight on Primetime Local News. Mother Teresa School takes part in a job fair. And more on a square dancing event in the border city. Plus, we learn what gift options are out there for this Valentine's Day.
Primetime Local News, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Mother Teresa Early Childhood Education Center held their organization fair yesterday, with various groups from around Lloydminster setting up booths. The fair is part of the Donut Kindness campaign currently being put on at Mother Teresa. The purpose of the fair was for local organizations to show students and their families how they help people or animals in the community. Each organization is hoping to receive the half of the money made from the sales of the students' customers.
They choose the organizations that they're going to support with the money that they raise. So I'm so proud of the kids. This is an opportunity for them, and they show up. They pick their organizations. They have to work together to make those decisions.
The organizers of the Donut Kindness campaign believe it is important for them to support and bring awareness to various organizations within the community because they are vital to families both in and outside of the schools.
This campaign comes together to connect local organizations with our students and to teach our families and our students about these wonderful local organizations that we have here in Lloydminster. We never know if one of our students or our families or other people or in our community will ever need to access them or just to learn about them.
The campaign is both a great learning experience and a perfect opportunity for students to give to the community. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, a local flower shop is gearing up for their busiest time of the year. As Valentine's Day approaches, Art of Flowers is doubling its usual orders and bringing in extra staff to keep up with the rush.
We started all of our pre-greening for Valentine's Day about a week ago, and so we still have a whole bunch more to do. And then we have probably about 2,000 roses that come in just for Valentine's Day.
On top of our regular order.
Yeah.
So.
In addition to flowers, the shop also offers a variety of add-ons like teddies, chocolates, and mugs, making it easy to create the perfect Valentine's gift.
If you want to do a one-stop shop, we got you covered. We do spa gift certificates with another spa in town. They're great. And we've never had an issue. We can do whatever value you want. And I mean, like I said, chocolates, flowers, stuffies.
Everything.
It's good.
With the rush already underway, be sure to place your order early at Art of Flowers for this Valentine's season. The Lloydminster Chain Circle Dance Club held their weekly square dance class at the City Church last night. Our Astarte Lazo has more.
You don't need to know much to square up on the dance floor. The club gives people a chance to connect and learn how to square dance with little to no experience.
Square dancing, and I'm trying to bring it back, is a social activity. We're trying to make people be social. We start right from the basics as if you've never danced in your life, and we go all the way up to as high as we can. And once you learn how to square dance here, you can go to any square dance club in the world, because all square dance clubs today use the same terms.
The classes are open to kids and people of all ages.
Really enjoy the fact that I can make people smile and laugh, because they'll think I know what I'm going to call. So like I'll say circle, and they'll start circling left, but then I'll say circle right, and then it's just having fun with the dancers and having them laugh and be happy.
Not only do they offer a fun night of dancing, but the club also offers a chance to get together before classes by having supper at the church.
I just really like the dances. They're never boring. You're always learning something new, and I like meeting new people. It's a very community social activity. So the people who come here, I never would have met in any other context, and it's nice to do something fun with them every Wednesday night.
The class is available for drop-ins, and admissions are $5 every Wednesday after your first free session. Astarte Lazo, Primetime Local News.
The Maidstone Kinsman Kinettes are gearing up for their 49th annual Tell a Miracle, taking place on Valentine's Day. I had the chance to speak with a member of the Kin Club of Maidstone to learn more. Today I'm joined by Byron Stepp with the Kin Club of Maidstone, and we're here to talk about the upcoming Valentine's Day Telemiracle you have planned. To start, can you elaborate on what will be going on for the day?
To bring a little clarity, Telemiracle is a fundraiser. This will be the 49th Telemiracle in a row. It's an annual event. Previously, it moved from Saskatoon to Regina, and it is a Saskatchewan-wide event that raises millions and millions of dollars. Our record 1 year was over $7 million. So our 50th is coming up, and honestly, we've got some members from our club that are on the planning committee for 50 for some of the special events. And actually, our current president, I believe, is the head of transportation for Telemiracle 50 itself. As far as what Maidstone Kin Club is doing is we're actually having a fundraiser where the funds generated in that project go to the total in Saskatoon at Telemiracle 49, which is this year. And every year we do some type of an event to drive money from our community to go there. And then, of course, there's a board and a foundation that grants the money to people in need from throughout Saskatchewan for medical, travel, accommodations, and meals. And that always comes back to our community. What you put out comes back to you, right? So that's what we're doing.
With this one being the 49th annual, can you speak to how it's evolved over the years?
It's a perfect question for me because this is my 26th Telemiracle that I'll have attended and worked. So yeah, I'm the one in the club that's been around for the longest. The show has evolved technology-wise, obviously. Here we sit on Zoom doing a meeting via technology, but we can have some people actually zoom into the actual live show live on CTV for 20 hours. The technology, the lighting, the production, all of that stuff has changed drastically. Our producers are very, how do you say this? Technology forward. Like they want to do things that are cool. Our pre-records are beautiful. It's always been a great show, but it's always about the people of Saskatchewan and the community and how they give back. Like when a province of less than 1 million people donates over $7 million in 1 year, that's $7 for every man, woman, and child. It's crazy. We still, from when I first went to Telemiracle 26 years ago to now, hear that phone ring, pick it up, and you can hear a kid jingling a piggy bank going, I want to give my money, right? So it doesn't matter if it's $1 or $1,000 or $100,000. We're so excited to help the people of Saskatchewan, and help other people of Saskatchewan. So it's just super excited. Now, what's really changed is the online donations. So we have an online, obviously live social media feed and all that stuff goes throughout the show, and it's really something to see. But the online donations you'll see sometimes when you're in a certain area of the building, you'll see them coming from New Zealand. You'll see the lot coming from our snowbirds that travel south, and they still connect to this show that's gone for decades and decades and decades to, obviously passed on, but like Bob McGrath from Sesame Street and now Beverly Mahood and Alvin Law and Brad Johnner, and now it's Brad's kids, and it's just so good. And so many people in media have joined us as well because they have a voice and they're recognized as well. So it's really cool. So we're super excited. The show's evolved, but it's still got its grassroots based in helping the people of Saskatchewan.
Now, this wouldn't be possible without the team behind the scenes. Can you speak to how this was all made possible?
I'm not actually on the organizing committee this year, but some friends of mine are. I have been on the corporate fundraising committee, but just to give you a manpower glimpse, because I think that's the question you're asking me, Callan. So the manpower can swell to about 500 volunteers behind the scenes. So what the public sees on the show is basically, as they say, the tip of the iceberg, right? So when we have guests come to the show, whether they're corporate clients or they're special guests, we tour them around and they're always in awe of like, oh my God, I can't believe that there's this much going on. There's even this much cable laying on the floor for all the lights and all the stuff. So it's a massive undertaking to put on a live TV show. It's an even more massive undertaking to put on a live 20-hour TV show. Like you can imagine a producer can stand on the stage for an hour and produce a show. But to have 3 or 4 producers stand on the stage for a consecutive 20 hours to produce a show is just phenomenal. And you know what? 99% of this people are some expenses covered, but volunteer. Like even CTV employees come, they give up their wages to help us produce a show to help the people of Saskatchewan. And I want to make a very clear point here that I live in Lloydminster now. I'm born and raised in the southeast corner, but Lloydminster as a city is split, as we know, but Telemiracle doesn't just cover the people of Saskatchewan and Lloydminster, it covers the whole city. So we're considered all Saskatchewan people, no matter which side of the Highway 17 we live on. So that's a very, very big advantage. So that's something that is not well known.
Was there anything else you'd like to add about what the club has upcoming?
We've got all kinds of stuff going on surrounding Telemiracle, including a skate-a-thon with the school, so another community thing we do. Outside of that, we do some help out at some weddings. Like I said, we do Easter dances. We do a Canada Day thing. We do a lot of stuff around the community with helping the Legion with where they need extra manpower. We help out with a bond spiel. Yeah, we just wherever we're needed, right? If we're needed in a park to go grab garbage bags and clean up, we're there. If we're needed at the senior center to go shovel a sidewalk, we're there, right? It's where do you need us? We have neighboring communities that call us and say, well, listen, we're having an event. Can you come help us out? Absolutely. So, and it all comes out of the community, goes right back into the community. And that's what we don't get to keep any of it, right? So, and that's just a spirit of giving. And that's Maidstone Kin Club. And I got to say, this group, and I've been in several clubs, like I said, I've moved communities. This club is very, very active, very energetic, and a lot of fun to be around. And there's a group of us, I think there's 10, which is almost 50% of the club that's traveling to work Telemiracle this year and next year. And I'm super proud to be part of this club.
Well, that covers all of the questions that I had today. Thank you so much for taking the time, and good luck on the event.
Happy to share.
It's time now to take a look at your adorable animals in our pet picks of the day.
Send photos of your pet and their name to have them featured on Pet of the Day.
Comedian Lisa Baker will be performing at the Sticks on February 15th. Our Jackson Fontaine talked to the entertainment coordinator at the Sticks to find out a bit more information.
I'm here at the Sticks Billiards and Lounge, joined alongside Kendra Ferguson, who is the entertainment coordinator here, so thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
So you guys have Lisa Baker coming here on February 15th. She's from Newfoundland, so for anyone who doesn't really know who she is, could you just give me some info on her?
She's a comedian. I actually started following her on TikTok in like 2021. She's super funny. She lives out in Alberta, so she was here last year, and I didn't get to see the show, but it was like a lot of people. It was good feedback. And I met her actually. She's super nice, down to earth. Yeah.
Awesome. So she has been here before, so that's awesome. But could you just give me some more details on the night?
So it starts at 7. The tickets you can get on our Facebook page, The Sticks Billiard Lounge. You just have to go to events, click on her event, and it'll bring you right to the website and you can buy tickets.
Awesome. And do you know how much tickets are?
They're $25 for the early bird, and then the week of, it's $30.
Perfect. So why do you think people should come to an event like this, especially here at the Sticks?
It promotes live events. They're kind of dwindling these days. She's hilarious. She's from the East Coast, so I don't know. I just think it would be a fun night out the day after Valentine's Day.
Something different to do?
Yeah.
Awesome. And is there anything else you'd like to add about the event that I might have missed or you might have missed as well?
I don't know. No?
All right.
Sorry.
Awesome. So that'll be here at the Sticks on February 15th. Lisa Baker. Kendra, thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Coming up after the break, our Lane Hoffert will have another look at our evening weather forecast.
Welcome back. Let's take another look at your evening weather. Right now in Lloydminster, it's -12, but that wind is blowing at about 19 kilometers an hour, making it feel closer to -21. It's a bit of a cloudy day, and those nice days are a little bit behind us now, but still -12 in late January. Not too bad. I won't complain too much about that. You can see it's about the same around everywhere. Cold Lake and Athabasca both -15. Whitecourt and Edmonton are at -9, so a little bit warmer as we move out west. Edson -8, Jasper +4, Rocky Mountain House -2, and Red Deer -3. Now looking in Saskatchewan, you can see a little bit cooler overall. Meadow Lake and Melfort are both at -17. Prince Albert at -13, North Battleford at -10, and Saskatoon at -11. Moving up north, quite chilly in Uranium City and Stony Rapids, -31. And Wollaston Lake is not too far behind at -26. South End Reindeer -25. Flin Flon -24. La Loche and Buffalo Narrows are both at -22. Now Fort Chipewyan is the coldest in northern Alberta at -27. Fort McMurray at -21. High Level -18. Peace River at -16. Grand Prairie at -11. And Slave Lake at -14. Now moving down south, quite a bit warmer. Banff is at +3, as well as Lethbridge. Calgary -2, Coronation -4, and Medicine Hat -3. Now in southern Saskatchewan, same story. Yorkton a little bit cooler at -12, but Kindersley, Moose Jaw, and Swift Current are all at -4. Regina is at -5, and Estevan is at -3. Now taking a look at tonight's forecast in North Battleford, -19, snow and flurries. There won't be much accumulation, but for the time being there tonight, it will be blowing around. It will maybe look a little bit miserable outside compared to past nights this week. Cold Lake tonight -21, a bit of snow, but again the same story, no accumulation. So just that snow kind of blowing around. Maybe you don't want to go for a drive in Cold Lake tonight. It'll be maybe a little bit difficult to see. It'll look like Star Wars. You'll see all the snow coming at you. Now tonight in Lloydminster, snow and flurries, -18 tonight, and otherwise a cloudy night. 19 kilometer an hour winds, so that wind will keep on blowing throughout the night. Now let's take a look at your travel forecast. You can see tonight in Meadow Lake, the clouds will be breaking. It'll be colder at -23. Bonnyville, there will be snow and flurries at times, -19. Provost, -15 with more snow and flurries at times. Isle Cross, -32, so quite a chilly night in Isle Cross compared to elsewhere. Mainly clear and very cold, so where they lose it in clouds, they make up for it in cold. Paradise Hill, snow and flurries at times, -20. Now taking a look at some more temperatures throughout the region. In Murnum, -17, snow and flurries at times. Pierceland, -21, a flurry early on. Unity and Wainwright are both at -16. Similar conditions, and Calgary a little bit warmer than the rest, but they will be getting snow 2 to 4 centimeters. -7 will be the nighttime low in Calgary. Now taking a look at the 7-day forecast, you can see we do have a cooler week ahead compared to what we have just went through. Tomorrow, snow and flurries at times. That high will be -15. Saturday, not much better. The high will be a little bit warmer at -14, 1 degree to be exact there. Snow and cold, 3 to 6 centimeters of snow. And then on Sunday, there will be some sunshine, but it will be a windy and very cold day with the high at -21. So definitely a big contrast compared to what we just experienced here in Lloydminster.
It is some very cold temperatures for entering the month of February. We kind of had it easy for the month of January, but not for February.
It's not to be, I guess.
No. That is all the time we have today for Primetime Local News. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great night.